So the cold I had last week ended up carrying over till this week. Yesterday, even today, still kind of feeling it, but way better. I thought it was strep throat. It's not strep throat because I'm almost 100% without taking antibiotics. So I'm gonna consider that a success. Um, yeah, this weekend my throat was like rock solid. I couldn't even swallow. It was so painful. So it was really tough to sleep because usually I just sleep through any illnesses. I got oil of oregano, which is like super strong. It's quite good. So I've been using that. That'll hit me in a second. Um, but yeah, it's I didn't get as much time to do research and stuff this week. As all weeks, things life gets busy, you get sick. But I did manage to look into some shows with Asian American content, which is exceedingly rare. So I actually ended up going into the history of all shows and things that might have existed in the past. And I came across some interesting articles. Um, this one, according to the Nielsen report, which is like the rating system, they say it's not because I'm sick, it's because it's so potent. Anyways, this article says Asian American households have higher penetration percentages than general US TV households and other racial ethnic groups for nearly every single emerged technology. And that's not surprising to me. I mean, my mom just got an iPad like the last 2 years, and she's always on it. She's on it right now. My brother, he's watching TV on his laptop, on his phone, and has a tablet on at the exact same time. That's like four things at once. And, I'm Asian Canadian, and pretty much every Asian Canadian and Asian American I know kind of does something similar all the time. I don't know what it is, but a lot of us are kind of hooked on technology. So that's not surprising me. What did surprise me, though, is this little bit. Asian Americans are the fastest growing population segment in the US and represent about 20.5 million people, or roughly 6% of the population, says the fourth quarter 2016 Nielsen Total Audience Report. Which is crazy. I didn't realize how many of us there were. But I mean, that's awesome. There's 20.5 million of us. And I guess there were some people that did. And that's what I want to talk about this week on the Asian American Spotlight. So, a couple years back, we had still, I mean, not 20 million Asian Americans, but we had a lot of Asian Americans. And there weren't that many opportunities for actresses or actors with Asian American background to go out there and collaborate in mainstream media or any of like TVs or movies or anything. So a lot of the creators turned to YouTube, and YouTube ended up being this breeding ground for Asian American creators. So Asian Americans kind of ruled YouTube for a good amount of time because there weren't any other outlets for us, really. And so this week I want to focus on one of those YouTube creators that came out at that time, and her name is Awkwafina. Now, Awkwafina is an American rapper, comedian. She's hosted television shows now, and she's an actress, full-blown actress now, based out of New York. And she released an EP, like a rap EP, a couple years back. She did a bunch of music videos on her YouTube, which she doesn't post on anymore because she's so busy doing all these other awesome things. But she's got music videos to her songs like My Vag, NYC Bitches, Yellow Ranger, which probably refers to Power Ranger, and the Yellow Ranger being Asian. Now let me play you one. This one's called Queef. Very well produced. And the videos the videos are really fun and out there. So if you like that kind of humor, this is right up your alley. Most recently, Awkwafina, she was announced to be part of the cast of the film Crazy Rich Asians, which is based off of a book, which is a Warner Brothers movie and possibly the first large studio movie featuring Asian Americans. So that's really big news. She's going to be playing Peik Lin, a college friend of Rachel Chu, played by Constance Wu. Sorry, Constance. Who is one of the stars on the ABC sitcom Fresh Off the Boat. That's really exciting. I'm hoping the movie's really good. Regardless, I'm going to support it. And yeah, that's it. So Awkwafina is the Asian American Spotlight this week. I'm going to put her Twitter handle in the description below. Please follow her. She's super witty, very articulate. If you love that brand, that style of humor, she'll be right up your alley. She seems super cool from everything that I can see. Go support her. She's doing amazing things, and she's probably going to continue doing amazing things. At some point, I'm guessing she'll end up writing and starring in her own show because she just seems like that type of person. And so I'm pulling for her. I hope you all take a moment to look into her career, watch some of her videos, and I think you're going to love it. So yeah, that's the Asian American Spotlight this week. I'll be back next week. Did not mean for that to sound like a Terminator reference, but I'll be back next week. Hopefully even better than this week. Meaning my health and this cold will be gone. The content will be about the same. Yeah, at some point I'm going to take some time to maybe make this a little bit prettier. Maybe I'll get rid of those sleeping bags on top of my closet that my mom, she stores it there for the winter. Anyways, I'll see you next week.